Happy Pi Day. Pi Day is the March 14th holiday commemorating the mathematical constant pi, written numerically as 3.14159, and so on, and pronounced pi. Mathematical pi is defined as the ratio of the circumference of a circle to its diameter.
Good morning and welcome to the BNN Show. I'm your host, Ms. Timpone.
And I'm Kalia. Today is Friday, March 14th, 2025. We want to thank Ms. Timpone for coming today and hosting the show. We'll talk about the Festival of the Arts later, but before we begin, we'll take a look at our first financial credit union.
Hey Bayhawks, are you looking for your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow? Well, here are some financial tips to help you in March. The first one would be to start saving for that pot of gold and consider opening an account with First Financial.
Our second tip is making regular deposits to watch your savings grow.
Every time you get a cash or check, put a dedicated amount of it to your account. Bayhawk branch is open throughout all lunch periods.
Open your account today.
Thank you to the First Financial Credit Union.
At this time, we would like to recognize Holi. Holi is a popular and significant Hindu festival celebrated as the festival of colors, love, and spring. It celebrates the eternal and divine love of the deities Radha and Krishna. Additionally, the day signifies the triumph of good over evil.
And for our spotlight of Women's History Month, we would like to spotlight Maria Tallchief, who in 1942, at the age of 17, moved to New York City to pursue her dreams of becoming a dancer. With luck, grit, and determination, she joined the famed Ballet Russe Monte Carlo as an apprentice and moved quickly through the ranks, dancing first in the Corps de Ballet and later performing leading roles. In George Balanchine's New York City Ballet, Tallchief achieved her goal of becoming America's prima ballerina, the first Native American artist to achieve the rank.
Topping our report this morning, in class news, we will now go to the class of 2027 with an additional informational video on their class do drive.
Good morning, class of 2027. I'm Tristan. I'm one of your executive board members, here to inform you that we will be holding a due drive from Monday, March 10th to Friday, March 21st. That is almost 2 weeks to get your dues in. Dues need to be paid in order for your class to pay for things like prom. Next year, we will be juniors, meaning we will have to pay for half of prom. You won't be able to buy prom tickets if your dues are not paid. It's $15 per year you've attended Chesapeake, including this year. At the end of our due drive, we will be holding a class meeting Friday, March 28th to celebrate people paying their dues. You might even be able to see some of your favorite staff members do fun challenges like getting turned into a human sundae. Lots of challenges do involve participants, so please pay your dues in order to see these challenges.
Thank you, Tristan.
In department news, let's go to Mr. Romano for a new Avid 12 initiative.
Good morning, Bayhawks. My name is Mr. Romano, and this is Yasmin Williams, one of our Avid 12 seniors. The Avid 12 class has created an amazing opportunity for all students here at Chesapeake during the month of March. They have created what's called a wellness safe space. This safe space will actually be taking place in room 21, my classroom, during all respected lunch shifts, 1 day a week during the month of March. We started our first wellness session this past Tuesday, and we'll be meeting for our second session of the month on March 12th, which is next Wednesday. In the wellness safe space, we engage in small games, word searches, puzzles, fun board games and activities, as well as engaging in conversations about positivity and overall mental wellness. If this is something that is of interest to you and you would like to join us for the wellness safe space, please see one of the Avid 12 senior leaders in your respected lunch shift on Wednesday, March 12th. They will not only give you a pass to come to room 21, but they will also escort you there personally. We hope to see you there. Have a great day, Chesapeake.
As you know, the Festival of the Arts took place yesterday at our school. Ms. Timpone, what were some highlights of the night?
Yeah, there are so many good things that happen at the Festival of the Arts, but I think one of my favorite things to see is when the elementary schoolers walk in and they see all the artwork in front of them, and they're so excited to find their artworks, but they're also so excited to see the work that our high schoolers here are creating. But it's also really fun to see our high school students help out those younger students at all of the make stations, like our task party there.
And how many people showed up last night?
We had over 1,500 people in attendance last night, and none of this would have been possible without our community schools facilitator, Miss Miller, as well as the community school leaders at Deep Creek Middle, Deep Creek Elementary, Mars Estates Elementary, Middleborough Elementary, Sandalwood, and Sussex Elementary. I also want to thank our building service workers, Mr. Andre, Kenya, Anne, Nathaniel, Walter, Andrew, and Miss Roberta. I also want to thank our community partners, our student volunteers who did so much work yesterday, as well as all of the Chesapeake staff and administration.
And once again, we would like to thank Ms. Timpone for coming on the show today. We would also like to thank all the amazing staff who set this up and everyone who came last night that made the Festival of Arts such a fun and special night.
That's all the announcements we have for today. Until next time, I'm Ms. Timpone.
And I'm Kalia.
Have a great day, Chesapeake.
So this is the Festival of the Arts. It is a community event celebrating our K through 12 students. We've got visual arts from all of our feeder schools, as well as musical performances, dance, some dramatic readings. Our boosters have food for sale, and it's to kind of help celebrate Youth Art Month and all of our artistic endeavors here at Chesapeake High School.
Seeing how we can all share some kind of creativity kind of allows us to become more of a community rather than just different places and different regions. It kind of brings people together to see how talented these kids are, how much effort they're putting into school and their talents.
I'm most excited for the performances. I like watching them, listening to them, and I'm also performing, so that's a plus.
It's just a really great excuse to get a bunch of talented people and people that support that talent together. Art means so many things to so many different people. You know, when someone thinks of art, they think of a Picasso. When somebody else thinks of art, they think of a sculpture made by Da Vinci. But art can be something as simple as a commercial that's done by a group of people. Or it could be something as small as a sketch done by a 3-year-old. And this event allows other people to get those different perspectives.
All of our elementaries are represented, the middle school up to the high school, and it creates that connection between the staff with the students, and that they can say that they've been to Chesapeake High School before, that they look forward to, and see it in a positive way. So building lots of partnerships, and hopefully those students elect to come to Chesapeake and be part of the community here in the future.
Anytime you can invite the community into your school, you're creating a supportive environment. The community wants the school to do well because the children that come out of the school go into the community